Christopher, where are you, darling?
Right, so welcome to the Business Hustle. I am Chris.
I'm Henry.
And this is season 3, episode 5, where today we want to help you as a business owner learn how to differentiate yourself whenever you feel overwhelmed as a business. So we were just chatting earlier and we were saying that there's so many businesses feel that they can't compete when it comes to being online. That there's maybe a bigger brand or a bigger team or a more wealthier business that is just doing a whole lot more things than they are, and it kind of makes you feel like you're kind of getting a bit lost in the crowd, that you're not standing out, you're not being seen, and you're not being heard, and you're not being noticed, which is the thing that we like to do for people.
Yeah. One thing that I established a number of years ago, people can copy what you do, but they cannot copy who you are. So one of the basics for me when you want to compete with the big boys is personalize your service.
Yeah.
You know, and there's so many things that you can do in your world that the big boys do not. They're just too big, and all of a sudden it becomes a job to them. They've got a machine running, but all of a sudden you can eat into their area of sales or whatever it is that you're actually trying to compete with by making a personal service, because people buy people. So personalize is one thing.
So one of the things for me, we work with businesses really small and really big, and probably one of my biggest frustrations when working with bigger companies is things just take that little bit longer to get things done, and it's speed of execution. And for me, whenever it comes to any business, time kills deals. If you're not quick to execute on where you're going, if you have a new product coming out, chances are another company might actually bring the same product out that little bit quicker than you and beat you to the punch. So one of the big advantages of being a smaller business is that you can pivot your business really, really quickly. What I've noticed over lockdown and over the whole COVID has been that some businesses were able to kind of pivot themselves very quickly and open up maybe an online area of their website, or like coffee shops were able to kind of very quickly do an outside catering, and there was so many other areas of opportunity for smaller companies that were able to like just basically change what they've done overnight. Whereas bigger companies, I've seen it time and time again, is
Big barge.
Yeah, that's it. It's a big boat to turn, so it takes a long time to turn it, where a small little rudder can turn a small boat. Yeah,
Definitely, because you can differentiate. If I can get the horse's teeth out, differentiate your offering, whether it be your services or your products. You know, we make brands and put them in front of the right eyes all the time, but there's times we make subtle changes to different things, whether it be changing a brand up, changing packaging up, changing the video content up, reversing some of the colors, and all of a sudden your brand maybe becomes stale, and all of a sudden you can actually differentiate your product and make it look completely different, but you're offering the same thing. And there's times where we can take a big corporation brand or a big corporation product, a small corporation product or small business product, and we can make it look so much more snazzy. But you're offering more or less the same thing, but you're making it more attractive because you're making subtle changes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's come to that point of our show that we like to ask Clever Boy Dave, who has a stat tucked up his sleeve on what makes a small business stand out. So David, give me a couple of stats on what makes small businesses cool.
Okay, well, the one thing is that 46% of small businesses don't actually have a website. 35% of them think that they're too small to justify one. 2 out of 3 retail sales at the minute are online. So if you're not actually in the game, you can't compete.
You're missing out.
So the simple message is get a website.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's an awesome tip. So I'm actually bowled over that in this day and age, people are still missing out on even having a website. For me, it's like a no-brainer that it's your digital shop window that never closes. It's 24 hours a day. We do websites here, and we've been doing them since 1997. And I've seen so many types of businesses kind of become overnight successes just from having a website. So it blows my mind that there's people out there still not with one.
No, it's shocking, to be honest, but that's not here or there. One of the other ways you can do to fight with the big boys is collaboration. And what we've encouraged some other people to do in the last sort of couple of years is you can have little micro businesses where you can connect with and you can partner with, where you're actually the synergy of creativity, the synergy of product, where you're actually working with different micro businesses within your own remit. You see this all the time where you go into a coffee shop now and they've got different brands out and around their area where they're actually collaborating. And you know yourself, and we have experienced this over many years. The minute you start talking to different people who are in your sort of genre, in your market, different doors open. And that's why we're always saying about being visible online and visible in the physical, because doors open doors, conversations lead to other conversations, and when you get the trust value going, all of a sudden your brand becomes bigger because you're connected with other maybe micro brands, and all of a sudden the synergy of the collaboration all of a sudden becomes collaboration. All of a sudden you get exposed to that creativity, you get exposed to other products, so that's how you can fight with the big boys.
Yeah, and not everybody is your competition. So many people look at other businesses who maybe do the same type of work as them and they treat them as a competition, and it's unhealthy as a business to do that. You need to be focusing on who you are as a business and taking your business forward, not looking at what's happening behind you or around you or in front of you. Focus on where you're bringing your own business and focus on your products and your services, and treat other competition type businesses as your friends, and don't see them as an enemy. It's too small a country, and life's too short to be focusing on what other companies are doing whenever you have already a fantastic company, fantastic set of services, you have a passion behind your own business, and you can change what you're doing about your own business right now.
You know, and be seen, be heard, and be noticed. Look, be seen everywhere. Be seen everywhere. If you're on Facebook, and that's where your market is, if you're on LinkedIn, have a strategy that actually has your brand going out everywhere. Just be seen, be seen, be seen, and let the trust value of your brand increase.
Yeah, that's it.